Welcome to the world of street fighting. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
あんたの出番よ。
Fighters ready. Engage.
Let's go. Come on.
You're waiting. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I see.
あんたの出番よ。
Prepare to strike. Now. You win. All right, that's cool. Well, I got the picture.
あんたの出番よ。
Prepare to strike. Now. You win. All right, that's cool. Bonus stage. Begin. Excellent job. That's what I expected.
あんたの出番よ。
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. You win. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
あんたの
Fighters ready. Engage. You win. All right, that's cool. That's what I expected.
あんたの出番よ。
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. You win. All right, that's cool. Bonus stage. Begin. That's cool. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. You win. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I see.
あなたの出番よ。
Are you ready? Go. You win. All right, that's cool. Fighters ready. Engage. You win. All right, that's cool.
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy DNA.
Fighters ready. Engage. await your return, warrior. All right, that's cool.
Come on, yeah.
弱すぎるわね。
チャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。
やっ